coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
And we are back. Hey, y'all. Hey. What's going on, peoples? My talkers. Y'all know we're going to talk about it. We gonna talk about it. We about to talk about it. Hey y'all. Thumbs up if y'all can hear me clearly. And make sure y'all thumbs up this video. We are back, baby. We are back. All right, so listen. Y'all done read the title. Trigger Preacher, honey. We got to talk about the trigger preacher, honey. She done pissed some folks off, baby. Child, they done kicked her to the curb. They mad at old trigger preacher, honey. They mad at it. They done pissed off. She done pissed some folks off. She said, let me speak before you start. Hey, more sugar in chat. Hey, break room girl. Break room, are you mad at the trigger preacher too? Or are you outside of that equation? I don't want to put you on the spot. But girl, your former friends are pissed off at the trigger preacher, and I gotta tell y'all why. Hold on, let me take some water. This shingles shot vaccination still got me feeling away. She said I had a good laugh to myself watching that trigger shit. Do you? Well, let's just talk about it, okay? Because apparently she's had a lot to say in voicing her opinion politically, okay? And nothing wrong with who you vote for, whatever. But she done pissed some people off, okay? And they have expressed that they are no longer supporting her, no longer follow her, has lost respect for her. And yet they mad, honey, because she put a whole Make America Great Again hat on Martin Luther King, okay? So 2 days ago, she posted, it's interesting that Kamala is supposed to be Black and no one is trying to assassinate her, but they are trying to unalive a white man. Maybe she's the face of the white, and Donald Trump is the face for the Blacks. Just maybe, okay? So basically, she's saying that Trump is for Black and Kamala is for whites. And she goes on, and she says some other stuff. But we ain't gonna read, but I do want y'all to read this. She basically she co-signed, should I say, an affair that was consensual in 2006 made a man a felon on 34 counts in 2024. Okay? So she's trying to say that it was a consensual affair is the reason why he is facing 34 charges. Okay? Right? But let's listen to a lot of her outcries, okay? Because she posted all up and down on her wall. But let's listen to her on her mouth. Okay, y'all ready? Volumes up. Here we go.
Y'all know what I find so funny is that the more evil that these little Democrats are putting out there, is the more pushing us to Trump. Because now we're really starting to see you guys for who you really are. So just keep on being evil. Keep on, leaving those nasty texts, those nasty comments. I'm talking about cussing people out, talking about you ain't none of us. We just own you. Let me tell y'all something. We glad y'all disowned us. Because if y'all don't know, we over here saying Black for Trump, women for Trump, Hispanics for Trump, Asian for Trump. So we got enough of us on this side. You know what, y'all? I am so happy to welcome myself to the other side. I am so happy that this only over there for those who have, because you know what? It's better over here. So much more loving people. Y'all know what I find so funny.
So that was the short, and that's just one of many. Okay, you guys, that is one of many. I'm only going to show that one, but if you guys want to go look at it, you can. But basically, she has expressed her love, her desires or whatever for Trump. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can vote for whoever you want to vote with, right? However, it's some people that used to support her. Y'all know who I'm talking about, child. And folks over there, they don't like it, child. They don't like it. They say, how disrespectful can you be, right? To put Make America Great Again hat on Martin Luther King. That's just so disrespectful. I don't understand why you would disrespect Martin Luther King like that. Okay. So they pissed off and they said things like, let me read, honey. It says, this is from Amber, honey. Let me put this up, child. Yeah, Amber. We talking about your girl, honey, because Amber is mad and she got her whole flock over there mad with her. Okay. She says, y'all still arguing over there. Robert and Bree divorced, and we got somebody from our community that disrespected our very own Dr. Martin Luther King, she meant Jr., but anyway, by putting a Donald Trump hat on him. That was distasteful and disrespectful on so many levels. Furthermore, I don't know why any race of women would be in favor of that creep. He has no respect for women at all. I don't care what race you are. He is very disrespectful and has a toddler-like mind. Something to marvel at, right? Well, so anyway, and then she got in the comments, which I ain't gonna show all that, but she got in the comments and said she has lost all my respect. I don't have no respect for her no more. And other people were saying, I just unfollowed her. I just unsubscribed. I just unsubscribed. I just unsubscribed. But I wonder, do they know that Valencia agrees with her? I wonder, do they know that Valencia pitched from the same team? What they gonna say about her? It's okay for her to be a Trump supporter, but not trigger preacher? Anyway, we don't care who Trump supporters support. What I tell y'all, everybody needs a support system, right? Everybody need a support system, okay? And we don't care. We ain't judging who you support, right? But they are, and they mad. It was so many people up under their comments saying, I just unsubscribed. I'm no longer supporting her. That was disrespectful and distasteful. She's lost my respect. Why? Because she votes for Trump? Why? Because she's loud about who she, somebody said, oh my God, not season again. Yes, she votes for Trump. I mean, she's a Trump supporter. She's not as loud as Trick Preacher. She may have said one thing like, okay, that man was telling the truth. People are eating animals and dogs and cats and shit at the dinner table. Okay, so she's kind of low key with hers, but we've been seeing it because we seen her whole record, so we saw that she was a Republican already or whatever. We saw that she was a Trump supporter. We saw everything, so we already knew that or whatever. But it wasn't no tea. You know what I mean? However, this lady, Trigger Preacher, is being loud. She wants everybody to know. Okay, she is a Trumper. She's a Trumper, and she said Trumps is for the black folks. Okay. Yes, she put a hat on Martin Luther King and pissed some folks straight the hell off. Now, I think they seen before where she was a Trumper and they was okay with it, right? But after she put that hat on Martin Luther King, they was pissed off. They're like, She lost my respect. I'm not gonna respect her no more. I'm not gonna support her no more. They mad, child. They mad, honey. She said, where was that photo? Oh, it's on her page. Trigger Preacher. It's on YouTube. Go over to YouTube. Somebody said, so disrespectful. So she said, where that hat photo? Oh no, she put it on somebody. I don't know if she put it on his head or somebody else put it on his head and she reposted it. You got to be, I would think that you got to be pretty good unless he already had a red hat and all they did was just took off the, no, I could do that actually. I could do that. I could put that hat on his head. It's a way. You could do it. But she did it or somebody else did it. But it don't matter, honey. They pissed off. You hear me? Somebody said, what a disgrace. Just remember, whoever you choose to vote for, the last day to register to vote is October the 7th. Child, we already registered, baby. You hear me? And my daughter. She said, Trigger Preacher, leave MLK out of this. Well, she didn't. And that's what people mad at, girl. Hey, Queen P. She said, I heard RH is a Trump supporter. I don't know. I don't think, I ain't even going to talk about that. But at any rate, because y'all listen, I really don't be wanting to talk about that fella over here like that. You hear me? Them damn records I read this morning was just that. Them records. We keeping up with that, but I ain't about to, supersize his name over here, honey. I done that enough, child. She said it was disrespectful as hell for this. Or she was disrespectful as hell for this. Well, she did it. Somebody said, got a little stimulus check, and what does the other guy say? He loves the uneducated. He sure did say that. And she loud with it though. She ain't even trying to hide it, baby. She like, I want y'all to know, honey. I'm a black for Trump. We black for Trump. Let's listen to this one right here.
Y'all know what I find so funny is that the more evil that these little Democrats are putting out there.
Okay, so I don't know why she posts the same one. I don't know why she posts the same one. She said Trump is the new MLK.
Apparently, Trump is the new Martin Luther King, the white version. Apparently, they want him gone that bad. Trump has been the only president that I know that has openly professed his faith the way that he does.
For families, I said, Jesus Christ, we don't want to see God forced out of the public square, driven out of our schools.
My second favorite book of all time. What's my first favorite book? The Bible. I brought my Bible.
I don't know how you put that on pause. I was trying to put it on pause. So if somebody come out and say that they read the Bible or that they believe in Jesus, we're supposed to believe that that's true, because there's a lot of people getting tattooed on and stuff like that and say they believe in God and they don't. But is that what she's trying to say? She said, I don't talk about politics and religion. You don't have to, Sandra. We just talking, baby child. We just talking. And this ain't even about Trump. This is more about Trigger Preacher, child. This is about Trigger Preacher. She said, there's a lot of black Trump supporters, especially black men. Oh, I know there's a lot of black. And again, this is not about who you voted for. This is not about Trump. This is about Trigger Preacher confessing her love for Trump and losing supporters, okay? That's what this is about. Now, y'all know when she was blogging on Brianna, she was getting thousands and thousands of views. Look at the views, 98 views, 84 views, 414, 28 views, 412, 430, 820. Now this one got 3,000 or whatever. Trump after a man's after God's heart. But this one only got 75 views. Okay, let's look at her lives. I don't know if she would live about Trump. Yep, let's talk about politics and the Bible. 268 views. All right, let's go to videos. 90 views, 169 views. So all I'm saying is she's lost support, a lot of it, since she has got off of the Brianna story and started talking about her love for Trump. So basically all I'm pointing out is she done lost her flock, honey. Y'all know when Trigger Preacher used to speak on Brianna, honey, she had the whole team over there just for listening. They used to say, can you please come up on our panel? Can you please? She said, that's thickening to compare it to, well, she did. She did, child. But this is not about who you vote for, honey. You can vote for anybody you want. I don't care, child. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs supporters, you know? She said a question was asked, what was his favorite scripture? He couldn't come up with one, not one. But that's his favorite book. That's his favorite book. She said, not just because they say they read it, that means that they live it. Exactly. And anybody can say, you know, Jesus. People say Jesus every day, right? But does that mean they believe him? But it's just the fact that now that she has changed her tune, no longer talking about Brianna, but talking about the Trumpers, honey, the Brianna supporters don't want to support her no more. Okay? They done with her. They said that she has lost their respect. Okay? She has lost their support. They have unsubscribed. I wonder how that make her feel. She probably won't feel no type of way, but I'm just saying. Anyway, she's trying to go viral with that dumbass chat. What else would she put on a hat on MLK head? Dumb BITCH. Ooh, child. She said, she put a Trump hat on MLK. Oh, yeah. You didn't see it? Let me show it to you again. She done pissed some people off, Alicia. She pissed her supporters off, honey. They done ran, child. They don't want to support her no more. We ain't going to support you no more. They done with her, okay? They say get somebody else to do it. Hold on, let me see if this is my daughter coming home. And it is. Thank God. She had to work tonight, so, you know, you be worried about your babies. That's it. You be worried about your babies. But anyway, she said the poor single Chrisette that sung at Trump's inauguration is still canceled. Lord Jesus. And I love me some Chris and Michelle. You hear me? Blame it on me. Say it's my fault. I love me some Chris and Michelle, but honey, they done blackballed the child. Lord Jesus. Very distasteful. So anyway, that's what she did, Queen. So her people then exit the building. They done stage left, honey. They done forward marched on her. Okay. They have fled the building, honey. So she is left all by herself. All by herself. They mad at her, honey. They real mad. Now they might make up tomorrow because of my life. Y'all know how they do. They might go make up tomorrow, but as of today, child, they are not feeling it at all. Okay. Honey, you hear me? They're not feeling it. So that's what I just want to bring out. Like I said, there ain't no tea because it was already out there. She said, I wonder what her favorite girl Lupa had to say. I don't know, child. I don't know about that. She said they had a march on Selma on her ass. They marched on Selma. They threw deuces and was out of there. I'm gone, child. Gone. The MLK was a Republican. That's why she put that hat on MLK. We all know the party switched. Exactly. A lot of people don't know that, though. A lot of people don't know that party switched. Hold on. He said, let me know. Hold on. Anyway, y'all, she said, oh my God, did I miss the start? I was just watching your last live. Oh, sorry, Kia girl. This ain't even gonna be long. I seen Amber post on her community wall about it, but of course she didn't put a name on it. Yeah, so somebody dropped it in my inbox. Y'all know how people do. They dropped it in my inbox, and I was like, oh, they didn't stage left. They didn't forward. They didn't double time on her ass. What is really going on? Oh, what? March, honey. They said, get somebody else to do it, child. They mad at her. You hear me? They mad at her. They said she no longer has my support. I unsubscribed. Somebody else said, me too. I just did too. That is very disrespectful. I'm not following her no more. I'm not listening to her no more. I'm not supporting her no more. You hear me? So anyway, that's all, y'all. That's all on that one, honey. Let me see. That is all on that one. So whoever dropped me that tea, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. But they'll make up tomorrow because they'll say, hold on. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's funny too. Who is this? All right, I'll look at it in a minute. Somebody said back on the bus. Yes, honey, they didn't put her back on the bus. Child, they gone. She said you can vote for whomever you want to, but MLK was very respectful, nonviolent. Yeah, girl, she said, I was wondering who Amber was talking about. Well, she's talking about the trigger preacher, child. She said the trigger preacher has been unloaded. Yes, honey, they didn't told her she got to go. She is no longer part of the 51s. It's like, hey, y'all know how that number done dwindled down? It ain't 51 no more. We can't say that. It's only like 6 or 7. No, it might be more. It may be like 9 or 10, but I don't think it's 51 no more. Okay? It might be 9 or 10, but it's definitely not 51 at all. Some people say, get somebody else to do it, baby. Get somebody else to do it. But anyway, honey, that is all. I just wanted to come on here and spill this little bitty tea that was given to me. Okay. So, Trigger Preacher is out, honey. She is out the door, laughing. She don't care, though. I don't think so. I don't think she cares. She said, this phone is working, but I have keys that don't work. I think an iPhone 16 is in my future, child. It's in my future, too, real soon. I think it's come out, man, I think tomorrow, the 20th. I think so. She says, this is who she was talking about. Of course. She says, don't mute me, but they put Diddy on suicide watch. Oh, no, I saw that. And then I saw is it the warden? I saw or heard the warden say that his life is in danger. Yeah, I did see that. He said that Diddy's life is in danger. But I was gonna be thinking like how, but apparently his image won't hear, you know, alive. But you know why? You know, I don't know why. But yeah, so she says, "What did I tell you yesterday?" Yeah, you did, child. And they said his life is in danger. But I'm just sitting up thinking, like, are they getting paid? You know, to hurt or do something to him? Because you would think that he would. I would think that they would have him on isolated from everybody. So I don't know how his life is in danger. But hey, Rose, we really don't want to hear that, baby. Okay, we really don't want to hear that. I don't care nothing about what's going on 2K thing. Okay, I don't care. Please don't tell me that. Thank you very much. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. Now, if you're gonna tell me something about a big timer like Diddy, I listen to that. Okay. All right. She said she just want to argue with somebody. She said they still mad at Diddy and Tupac. Diddy about Tupac. Yeah, because it did come out, what, 6 months ago or so? June, not 6 months ago, June, July, August, September, 3 months ago, that Diddy paid somebody $1 million to off Tupac. Now we don't know if that is 100% fact, but it was put on there. She said y'all should unsubscribe from the narcissist. Who is the narcissist? Who is the narcissist, Mama 3? There's so many of them, child. She says they cannot let that information get out. He knows too much. They're hyping up the danger suicide to try to get a bond. Oh, you think that's what they're doing, Rothana? Oh, Mama 3, you're right. But they ain't gonna unsubscribe, child. It's some people over here addicted to that shit. They just love drama. You know what I'm saying? They're addicted to it. Listen to it all day long. All day. Because he has too many big names, they are worried he may speak. Diddy gets peeps worried. Diddy gets peeps worried, and they may need to take him out rather than take a chance on their names coming out. Oh, Diddy got peeps worried. I got you. 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 Somebody said only $1 million to off Tupac. That's what it said. It was actually in the news that that guy, the guy that came forward that said that he had something to do with the unaliving of him. All of a sudden, he just came forward and said that crap. He said that Diddy put $1 million to have him unalived. Mm-hmm. But you got to think, way back then, $1 million was a lot. It may not be a lot now, but it was then. She said people have known since the 90s that he had something to do with it. I never subscribed to Pinocchio. Hey, Lane, baby. I appreciate that. Listen, I never subscribed to him either and never will. And that's why I wasn't going up on his panel. But, when his notifications go off, honey, they get the running shot. But they can. He's just mad because I have real supporters. I think he really, really don't like the fact that I actually have some real diehard supporters. And then he mad though. He mad though, okay? Period. Do y'all think he has something to do with Kim Porter's death? Yeah, I do. I think he has something to do with it. I do. I don't know in what type of capacity, but I do. I absolutely do. Can they also be hyping the suicide watch because yeah. Kim said, can they be hyping it up because they unalive people in jail and they want to say it's suicide? They could be. But, let's think about it for a minute. Let's think about it for a minute. I'm not even rich by no means, honey. I'm not rich by no means, but Diddy was beyond rich. Like, he was beyond rich. Can you really see yourself going from a comfortable luxury lifestyle, right? Where you got people that you could just snap your finger and they cooking for you, they cleaning your house, they ironing your clothes, they probably running your bath water. They probably wipe your butt if you ask them to. Like, they do everything for you. They probably go shopping for him. Everything, right? By the snap of a hand, you can have anything you want. Can you imagine going from that to having to be told what time to go to bed, what time to wake up, who you can talk to, who you can't talk to, what you can watch on TV, what you can eat, get in line, say this, do that. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? I could not imagine going from my lifestyle now, and I ain't even rich, my lifestyle now, to having to be told, to do everything from morning to night, right? That would, girl, it would hurt me, devastate me. I mean, I would probably be out of my mind for real. It really would. And now he's been in there, what, 3 days? This is a lot for him. It ain't like they weaned him into this. He went from heaven, paradise, to hell. He went straight from paradise to hell, period. So this has to be devastating for him. It has to be. And then to know that, like, right now, nothing is working in his favor as far as him being able to get a bond or anything. Nothing is working in his favor. So he's upset. He's mad. Now I can see the fact that he has a lot of money if they were like, okay, we're gonna, put you in another area that's a little more decent, like a hotel, not a hotel, but like a, because I would think if you had money like that they would lock you up in like a more cozy area, and what I mean by cozy, meaning like maybe not, a hard bed, and maybe not, filthy food, like maybe they would have some other stuff, other accommodations for the people that got money, but I don't know if they got like that in prison. Y'all can tell me, I don't know. You hear me? So I don't know, but apparently they don't. Apparently they don't. Oh, she said when he was raised in the projects, so he used to them roaches and not living in luxury back to his. But how many years ago? How many years ago? Child, he might have been raised with roaches, but honey, I guarantee you that man ain't seen no roach no time soon. That man ain't seen no roach, honey. That man has not seen a roach, a bug, a fly, and I don't know. I just think that he probably said, no, they don't get other accommodations. See? So anyway, or house arrest. That's right. Why didn't he put him on house arrest? He got all that money. Diddy made a lot of enemies in the 90s in New York. If he gets bond, I believe he would flee. Hell, would you? Nika, let's be honest. Would you leave? Because I would. Let's tell the truth. I would. I would be gone. You would never see me no more, honey. I'd give me a submarine. He probably already got one waiting on him. I'm telling you. If they would have gave me bond, I promise y'all would have never, ever saw me or heard from me again. Now, you may have heard from me because I may have posted something on social media, but you sure wouldn't have saw me in the United States no more. Did they freeze his accounts? I don't know, but I would have turned all the money over into somebody else's name, a stranger. I would have gave them put the money in a stranger name, and I would have been gone. You hear me? You wouldn't have seen me no more. I promise you that. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I knew I was facing life in prison after I had lived as a billionaire, bye, baby. Bye, child. I'll be over there eating all type of burritos and whatever else the hell they serve in all these different countries. You know what I mean? I would not be here in America. I would not have another American hot dog, hamburger, or French fries. Y'all crazy. She said, Russell Simmons said that's why he's where he at, Bali, doing yoga. You hear me? I ain't free. I'd be right with Russell. I don't know why he didn't leave. I said that already. Super Leo lady said she'll be wherever Russell Simmons is. Okay? I'm just going to keep it a buck. If I had that much money, baby, no. Call me whatever you. I'm not even trying to get my name free. Think whatever you want. I'm out. You hear me? You know, oh, he wants to be proven innocent. Girl, bye. This is America. They're going to prove him not innocent. They're going to prove him guilty. Okay? He guilty now, and he's going to be guilty at trial. Period. I'm out. I'll be like, y'all can have the court case by yourself, the trial by yourself. I'm out. Let me know on the news if I'm guilty or not, honey. I'll watch it for you. I'll watch it and I'll post it. But I'll be gone. His bank account was probably frozen the day he was taken into custody. And see, that's the thing. He let them take him into custody. They wouldn't have took me into custody. And my money would be gone. You know? She said, Cat Williams called it though. Yeah, he sure did. He should have left after he paid Cassidy. Okay, Samira, that's what I'm talking about right there. I would have paid her $30 million and said, I'm out. Bye, y'all. But I think he paid $30 million and was like, okay, I'm good. I just shut her up. But he didn't know all these other people's gonna come, I guess. Or he didn't know that the feds was gonna be like, oh, let me see what Cassidy said. Hold on. Let's see what we can do with this. She said, I would have run like a mofo for my freedom. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. Who would not have fled? Raise your hand if you would have stayed to get prosecuted by the feds. Raise your hand, honey. Raise your hand high. If you would have been one of the ones that stuck around to be proven innocent. Oh my God. He shouldn't have paid Cassidy. She was the whistleblower. The thing is, Bali will send you back to America if the U.S. wanted Russell. No, indeed. They don't have that agreement. They do not have that agreement, Ruthana. Absolutely not. And he's adding to the Bali Indonesia economy. Okay. So because of that, Indonesia, he probably already became a citizen. They want him and need him more than America. So they're not about to let no billionaire, I don't know if he's a billionaire or not, but they're not about to let him, America come get him. They're like, he's helping with our economy. They don't have that rule with America. She said, Casey better be scared. Well, Casey probably got, $30 million? She probably got some bodyguards, baby. She said, best believe he got a runaway hideout stashed, put up somewhere. Yep. She says, no, ma'am, they are not an extraditing country. See? Yeah, Nobi, they did say that he unalived himself. I don't know if he did or not. I do find it strange that they say the cameras all of a sudden weren't working in that area during that time. So that just all suspect to me. I do not, because the cameras weren't working and all that bull crap, I call foul play on it. It just, mysteriously not working right now. Yeah, no, foul play. Foul play. She didn't have any bodyguards on the picture TMZ got. She said Kathy wasn't a victim. She was a participant for almost 20 years. BS. I don't know about that, Super Leo. She may have been a participant in some of them, but, because she was such a young girl when he even got with her, I think that she was a victim at some point in that 10-year relationship. I mean, she took off running from him. That means she didn't want to be there, Rose, I said the same thing. She needs to be careful. Oh, Cassie? Shit, if I was Cassie, I'd leave America too. Shoot, why not? They don't have that agreement, but will release American citizens to American. They don't have that agreement, but will release American citizens to Americans. Just lock it up. I just looked it up. Oh, okay. That's why Diddy wants to get out, because he knows they can take him out in there. She said, Jazzy Jazz, trust me, she had them. We just didn't see them. She had what? Bodyguards? Oh, okay. She said, where they have him now is something that he's not used to. TMZ did a report that he's on suicide watch. Yeah. Let me look it up right quick. But you know, there was a somebody said earlier that hold on, let me just look it up. The warden came out, I think it was with Nancy Gray or somebody, one of them, and said that he that his life was in danger. Now, again, I don't know if they're just saying that because, you know, to try to get him bail, but he did say it. So let me see, 47 minutes ago. Let me see if this is gonna let me open it. No, see these certain. Okay, let me go to TMZ because some of these papers we want you to pay. Oh no, it was 8 hours ago. No, it was something just recently just was released. Hold on. It says Sean Diddy Combs placed on suicide watch while awaiting trial, but mental state unclear. Yeah, he's on suicide watch. Oh, he's 54. He's 54. But you know what? And maybe suicide watch is a precautionary measure for all high profile people that go in. You know what I mean? So maybe it's not like he is exhibiting, you know, suicidal thoughts. It could just be just because he's a high profile and they know that he just left one life to a whole nother one. So it may be he's on suicide watch because of that. Because it says here this his mental state is unclear. Like he probably ain't saying nothing. He probably walking around and saying shat, you know. Cassie went through hell and he had police tracking her and they would force her to go back. He liked her for real. He let her go. He knew that shit was catching up to him. Why continue to take innocent people down? She had just fell in love with that trainer. She doesn't be a victim for 20 years. Then for monetary gain, she agreed to never talk. If I'm violent, money can't touch me. Did anyone hear that he subpoenaed 300? He subpoenaed 300. He sent 300 subpoenas out today. Is it true? Meaning Diddy? Diddy sent 300 subpoenas? She said, damn, I didn't know he was 54. I didn't either. Yeah. High profile people. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. High profile people are on suicide. Oh, sorry, Miss Lady. Good night, baby. She said, oh, shoot. Kim Diary has been turned into a book, and Albie Sure co-signed it. Okay. Oh, wow, Kathleen, dang, girl. She said 50 tried to tell us that he was abusive toward Cassie, but no one would listen. Anyway, she said that's a fake book. Well, y'all, we ain't gonna stay on here long. I just want to come out here and tell y'all, spill that little tea about the trigger preacher, honey. Yeah, you know. But Diddy is definitely still hot in these streets. And oh, I did find out something today. I found out that, hold on, let me go to it right quick. I think they are trying. Of course, we know they're trying to get him a speedy trial. And let me see. I read it today. They had a timeline. They haven't set an official date, but they did have a timeline. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, is it right here? All right, it says, there's no trial date yet, but a status report is due on Monday, and everyone is back before the judge in Manhattan for a status conference on October the 9th. Okay? So this one says, I don't know what a status report is. I guess a status meaning, yeah, no, what's going on, maybe like an update. What's going on? What are we doing? But it said the status report is due by the 23rd. A status conference is set at 2 p.m. on October the 9th. And those are the only 2 dates right now. Let me see. Oh, yeah. And guess what? The guy that defended Jeffrey Epstein or was going to defend him is now a part of the team. So which I don't understand why it happened, but anyway, now they have him. He's just joined the team. So apparently, I don't know if they do that for free or does he do that for money, but he is definitely just joined the team. Let me see his name. Hold on, let me tell you. I'll tell you his name in a minute. But it is Epstein, Epstein's attorney, or what it used to be. Hold on, let me tell you his name. Look, they even put Sean John Combs. He got a number, Lord Jesus. Anyway, his number has hit the Federal Bureau of Prison website. So if you go to the Federal Bureau of Prison, you can look him up, okay? He is at the MGC Brooklyn. But they got all his little information on here, honey. He officially got him a Fed number. He is known as 3452054. But hold on, let me tell you what's the name of the guy that just entered the case. Well, whatever Epstein lawyer is, one of them, he has entered and joined the team, okay? It says Essence magazine reported that Kim Porter's best friend has the twin girls while Diddy's in jail. Okay. Innocent to proving guilty, but having no bail seems like he's already guilty. Yeah, I think the reason why they gave him it was a few reasons. A lot of people were saying, a lot of attorneys were saying, the reason why is because he's a flight risk. Because this one attorney, let me let y'all listen to it right quick. Let me let y'all listen to this one attorney. Hold on. He actually made some sense. Basically, he was saying because he offered the 50 million, they probably wouldn't let him out no way, but because he offered the 50 million, it was more of a clear, like, oh, I'm running. It was kind of a, yeah, I'm out of here type thing. Let me see if I can find it. It was sent, I think, yesterday. Let me see. I think it was sent in the wee hours of the morning. Oh, yeah, here it goes. All right. All right, let's listen to this.
Puff Daddy discussing his situation, the problem that he's run himself in, going through the comments, a couple of things I want to make sure about. Most importantly, this is not about race and this is not about money. You out there who are talking out of your ass because you think you understand the system. This is not the state law system. This is not about somebody going after somebody because he is dark skinned. I don't get much darker than my ass. It is not about race. It is not about money. It is about the power and sometimes the overreaching of the federal government to make cases. But that being said, let's go through some of the things that Puff Daddy is looking at. And some of the things that I think are mistakes. Probably the one of the questions I was asked is the video he gave apologizing to Cassie, could that cause him problems? Absolutely. Why? Because if he ends up going to trial now, that video can be utilized against him. How could it be utilized against him? If old Diddy decides to take the stand, or even if he doesn't take the stand, something of the nature of, I would never hurt a woman. I would never do anything like that. I would never lie about doing something like that. Well, you remember he gave a statement originally saying he never did anything to Cassie, and later he gave a statement apologizing. That's why we tell clients to shut the fuck up. He probably had a crisis management team, and they told him it's important to put the video out there to help your reputation. Why his lawyers are telling you, shut up. Number two, he had a detention hearing yesterday in front of a magistrate judge, a federal magistrate judge. You get one chance at a detention hearing. You ask any or most federal practitioners, and I've been doing this 25 years, tried cases against the federal government, one federal trial. We almost always waive that initial detention hearing. Why do we waive the initial detention hearing? Because we want to find out what they have, find out information, see if we can work something, see if we can work out. If you are sitting there and your client says, I gave you $15, let me out, $50 million, you're telling the judge you're going to run. That's why I think one of the many reasons why his bond was denied. That's why I also believe that he is not cooperating yet, because if he had been cooperating, if he had been working, if the federal government felt that he was trustworthy and had something to lose, they wouldn't have been screaming to keep him in. I think it was a monumental mistake going forward with the detention hearing yesterday. But that also tells me that these lawyers have a client who just won't listen, because most attorneys will say, let's wait for this. So no, let's not scream, give me $50 million. Absolute fundamental fucking mistakes. But sometimes you have a client who simply will not listen. Fine. The federal system is decided by a chart, not about a judge's whims, not about if somebody likes him, not about somebody dislikes him. There's a federal sentencing guideline chart. Depending on where Diddy goes on that chart is the sentence he's going to be getting. That chart takes into consideration his criminal record, what the charges he's looking at, and relevant conduct and all types of other things. And the probation department's going to look at this chart and say, you belong here. And it's months. He could be looking at 600 months to 750 months. I'm just throwing random numbers out there. And then a judge decides where he belongs in that window. Finally, do I think he's going to go to trial? Nope. Well, let me rephrase. If he hasn't listened to his lawyers already, he is probably thinking, I am Diddy, and I'm going to beat these charges. And he may. But if he does not, then that guideline range, remember that chart we talked about, is going to be significantly higher for a lot of other reasons. So the problems for Diddy are just starting. Because he lost his detention hearing, he will sit inside of that jail cell until his trial comes up, which this is a federal system. It ain't going to be long, probably 6 months to a year. Feeling you're going to hear a plea. And I got a feeling clearly he is going to cooperate against other people, and there will be other names that fall.
All right, his name is Ken Law Firm, okay? And he did another one. Hold on, let's do this one right here right quick.
Diddy is going to jail. Quite some time ago, I talked about Puff Daddy. I talked about Homeland Security raiding his residence. When I talked about this, I made it clear that when Homeland Security comes after you, there's going to...
Oh, shoot. My bad.
How?
Sorry.
Diddy is going to jail. Quite some time ago, I talked about Puff Daddy. I talked about Homeland Security raiding his residence. When I talked about this, I made it clear that when Homeland Security comes after you, there's going to be charges. When we talked about the charges, as of today, he has been arrested, and this is his indictment. A couple of things that are interesting. Once, they got all of his nicknames listed on the indictment. Puff, Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Diddy, PD, and Love. He has charged with racketeering. What is racketeering? Simplest way to describe it is racketeering is like some mob shit. It's literally saying that you have a legal organization, but what the government says is your legal organization is doing illegal shit and trying to hide it. And that's what they're saying about Puff Daddy, that you have an organization, that would take that. And they're all engaged in doing illegal stuff to promote the overreaching goals of the enterprise, which is you, Diddy. I expect as far as that racketeering count, they're going to be naming a bunch of other people, and all those people will eventually cooperate and snitch on Diddy going down. Number two, which I thought was very interesting in talking about the massive indictment, is a couple of things. They talk about the fact in this enterprise, they call it freak-offs. They mention freak-offs throughout the point in the indictment. They say after freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from physical exertion and drug use. Dang. And then number 2 in the indictment, which I thought was absolutely interesting, law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. I don't think they mentioned that shit to be nice. They said, Diddy, you in trouble. Then they also charged him with sex trafficking, which we already talked about, and they also charged him with basically transporting women across county lines to engage in prostitution. So, Diddy's going to jail. We asked what is the difference between federal court prosecution and state court prosecution. Federal court prosecution, what ends up happening, the easiest way I describe it is the feds do the work before they arrest an individual usually. So they build their case, so they have a very large case, a good case against the person that they're going after. They spend a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy going after somebody. State court cases, a lot of time they do the research and the work after they've already arrested somebody. Translation, if somebody comes to somebody and says, that guy hit me, that guy raped me, that guy stole from me, he gets arrested right then and there, and then they start looking into it. Federal government, they take their time, energy, and effort. And that's what they're doing against Diddy. Diddy's going to jail. So when somebody asks me, what do I think is likely to happen if the federal government usually comes after you? Your ass is in trouble. Take that. Diddy is going.
Now, I don't know what's up with the take that.
Quite some time ago.
But he does that. But his name is Kent's Law Firm, okay? On Twitter. On TikTok. Okay? But at any rate, honey, y'all, so y'all didn't heard what the man said. So basically what he's saying is because he offered so much, like the $50 million, mama house, daddy house, sister house, brother house, kids, passports, and everybody, whatever, that it presented a more of a flight risk than not, They're like, oh, wait a minute, he really trying to get out, right? He really trying to get out. And then also because they wanted to feel powerful, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, we gonna say no. We can't be bought. You know what I mean? So they kind of want to, keep in their mind like, oh, your money is not going to buy us. Just because you got a lot of money, you have to abide by the rules. So we're not just going to allow your $50 million to make us change our decision. Your money don't mean nothing to us. It's basically the message in which they were sending. Okay. So anyway, y'all. She said, take that is what Diddy always used to say. Oh, Diddy used to say that? Oh, shit, I thought that dude was, I knew he was picking at Diddy, but I thought that's something that he made up. So Diddy used to say, take that. She said, did you hear 50 calling his baby mama a little sex worker? A while back, right? I think I heard it a while back, maybe like some months ago, he was saying that. Oh, take that. I think Diddy has been under surveillance by Homeland Security, but Cassie incidental sped the process up. Okay, so you saying that you think he was under investigation before Cassie? I don't know, y'all. But honey, my daughter's here. Somebody gonna talk to her and find out how her day was at work. And she in there rattling the pots of pans, so she must be eating this late. I don't know what she eating. We had leftover chicken from yesterday, so she might be doing that, or she might be cooking something. So we're gonna see. But anyway, I have. Let me see. I don't know the date, but let me just make sure. Let me see. Hold on. I got a special guest that's going to be coming on. Not tonight, though, y'all. I don't think tonight. I'm tired. And I'm sore. I'm about to go take some more medicine and lay down. I was just texting them to see when it was a good time. So I'll let y'all know when I know. Okay? But anyway, I'm about to get off, y'all, because I am exhausted for real, y'all. I'm about to take me some medicine and just go crawl in the bed. I told y'all my whole body ache. Okay? I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming back out with your girl. Hit that like button on y'all way out. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is Friday. So tomorrow is Ask Amora. So send your questions in to talkaboutitwithamora@gmail.com. I will check it tomorrow right before we go live for any questions anybody send. Okay? talkaboutitwithamora@gmail.com. Relationship questions. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.